If he says he loves you, but still won't commit, that confusion can break you. Because love feels like a promise, even when he never makes one. And that is exactly why this hurts so much. But here's the truth. Love and commitment are not the same thing. A man can feel deeply for you and still hold back. If you understand why, you stop blaming yourself. Sometimes he does love you. But commitment feels like losing control. He hears girlfriend, future, marriage, and his brain says pressure. Not because you are too much. Because he thinks commitment means less freedom. Pay attention to this. Some men do not fear love. They fear what love might demand from them. Time, consistency, accountability, change. And if he built his whole identity around doing whatever he wants, commitment feels scary. Even a good relationship can feel like a cage to him. So he keeps you close, but keeps the door open. This is where it gets interesting. The more you ask for clarity, the more trapped he feels. And the more trapped he feels, the more distant he gets. Not always because he wants to leave. Sometimes because he does not know how to stay. You may think, if he loves me, why not choose me? Because in his mind, choosing you means losing a part of himself. That fear can be irrational, but it still runs his behavior. Think about the guy who loves seeing you every weekend. He laughs, opens up, even says you calm him down. But when you ask, "What are we?" he goes cold. Not because the feelings are fake, because the label makes the fear real. Then there is another hard truth. Sometimes he loves the connection, but not the responsibility that comes with it. He wants access to you. He just does not want the weight of choosing you fully. That sounds harsh, but stay with me. A lot of men enjoy emotional safety without wanting real commitment. He likes your attention. He likes your body. He likes your loyalty. He likes knowing you are there. But commitment means he now has to protect what he enjoys. He has to show up when it is inconvenient. He has to think beyond the moment. He has to stop acting single when it benefits him. And some men are happy to receive more than they are willing to give. But here's the truth. Comfort can look a lot like love when you are the one giving everything. You read his sweetness as intention. You read his closeness as a plan. But for him, it may only be comfort. That is why mixed signals feel so powerful. One day he acts like your future husband. The next day he disappears for 12 hours and calls it stress. Look at the pattern, not the promise. A man who wants the benefits without the title will keep things blurry. Blur lets him take without fully being responsible. Now, sometimes the issue is not you at all. He may care deeply and still be carrying old damage. Maybe he was betrayed. Maybe he watched a bad marriage growing up. Maybe he gave his all before and got punished for it. So now he loves with one foot out. He feels something real, but his nervous system still expects pain. Pay attention to this. People do not always avoid commitment because they do not care. Sometimes they avoid it because caring feels dangerous. You see hesitation. He feels self-protection. You see distance. He feels survival. That is why he can be warm one week and shut down the next. His heart moves forward. His fear pulls him back. And yes, that push-pull can drive you crazy, because you keep meeting two versions of the same man, the open one and the guarded one. Picture this. He tells you things he never tells anyone else. He says you make him feel safe. Then, after one small conflict, he disappears. That is not mature love, but it can still be real emotion hiding under old fear. Here is the part most people do not want to hear. A man can love you and still doubt the future with you. Love is a feeling. Commitment is a decision about direction. And those are not always aligned. He may love how you make him feel, but still question lifestyle, values, timing, or long-term fit. Maybe he wants kids soon, and you do not. Maybe he wants a quiet life, and you want constant movement. Maybe he feels peace with you, but not certainty. This is where it gets painful, because you can feel deeply connected and still not be a match in his mind. That does not mean you are not enough. It means love alone is not always enough to build a life. A lot of women stay stuck here because they think stronger love will create stronger clarity. But clarity usually comes from truth, not intensity. Look at the man who adores you. He calls you beautiful and says he misses you. He hates the idea of losing you. But every talk about the future sounds vague and foggy. No real plan. No real timeline. No real movement. Sometimes that is quiet doubt. And quiet doubt keeps commitment on pause. And then there is simple emotional immaturity. Yes, he may love you, but love does not automatically make a man ready. Some men feel deeply before they grow up. They want partnership, but they still live like boys. They avoid hard talks. They chase distraction. They want peace, but not discipline. Pay attention to this. Commitment is not just a feeling. It is emotional labor. It is choosing one person when life gets messy. It is being clear, even when clarity feels scary. An immature man wants the movie version of love, not the daily responsibility of it. So when work gets hard, he pulls away. When money gets tight, he shuts down. When feelings get serious, he says he needs space. Not because he feels nothing, because he has not built the tools to hold something real. Think about the guy who says, "I want you in my life," but he still disappears when problems show up. He still avoids decisions. He still leaves you guessing. That is not readiness. And without readiness, love keeps slipping through his hands and yours. So if he loves you but will not commit, stop reducing it to one simple answer. It may be fear. It may be comfort. It may be old pain. It may be doubt. It may be immaturity. But whatever the reason, your pain is still real, because almost commitment hurts in a special way. It gives you hope, then punishes you for having it. And here is what you need to remember. His hesitation is information, not a challenge for you to fix. You are not here to convince someone to choose you. You are here to notice when they do not. Love that keeps you anxious is not enough.
Love that keeps you confused is not enough. Love that asks you to wait forever is not enough. The right relationship does not need endless decoding. It feels clear. It moves. It chooses. So if this video hit home, take a breath and tell yourself the truth. You do not need more signs. You need more honesty. And if you want, stay here for the next video. Because sometimes the red flag is not that he does not love you. It is that you are loving someone who is not ready to love you well.